Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. You're in for a special one today because I ordered myself a premium Bible, a Schuyler Bible through evangelicalbible.com. In fact, I have the box right here. We're going to open it up together and I'm going to give you my first reactions to this. Now, if you're anything like me, I'm a pastor, I preach regularly, and it can be quite an investment to get a premium Bible. And so I thought I might make this video for you as I have my first reactions to this. I'm going to compare it with a just regular old thin line ESV Bible so you can take a look to see if it might help you as you make a decision to buy a Bible for yourself. I've heard these Bibles are very special and they're available on evangelicalbible.com. This is not a sponsored video. I purchased this Bible with my own money and I'm hoping that it lives up to all the hype that I've heard. So we're going to hop right into me unboxing and giving you my first reactions. But before we get there, if you would give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, that would mean the world to me. And it would help other people find this video as they're making a decision for themselves to buy a premium Bible. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. Got some few packing materials. And here we are. So here we are, the box here from Schuyler Bibles USA. It has here all the different countries that are associated here. I see that printing and binding is done in the Netherlands. Typesetting is done in Denmark. I believe Germany is where many of the goat skin and all that sort of comes from. So pretty cool there. Right here on the edge, Quentel ESV, marbled crimson calfskin, full yap. And on the back side, yeah, some descriptions on just what the Bibles themselves. Isn't that kind of fun? Wow, this is the premium experience, that's for sure. Wow, look at that red. I hope that comes through. Let me open this up for you guys. Let's open this up. Think about premium things, it makes you be more careful with it, huh? Wow, look at that. So here we are, guys. The marbled crimson calfskin Bible. Full yap. You see that? This is the overlap there. It kind of comes with it. Wow, look at this. And the smell. Guys, you can't even understand the smell right now. It smells just amazing. Calfskin Bible. It says, "Well, congratulations on the purchase of this heirloom Bible." Yes, I agree. Wow, just the quality is just amazing. Holy Bible. Now this is the ESV, which I'm very excited about. I'm a very old school ESV Bible fan, Quentel series. Very excited about this. So we see here, let's see what else is there to say before I get right into this. On the side here, English Standard Version, Schuyler Bible. As I mentioned, I have a friend of mine gave me this sort of thin line ESV Bible. If you've got one of these at home, or maybe you've given these as gifts at your church. So just looking at the way that they kind of stack up one against one another, you'll see there. Let me see if I can get a better angle on this. So compared to the thin line, it's got, a pretty considerable amount here. I borrowed my kid's ruler if we needed to get that. So, if I were to line that up with the actual text itself, you're looking at about an inch or so there. And it kind of lines up top to bottom with just the yap that kind of goes off the side there. But not considerably larger, but it is larger. And I wanted that because the font size is actually a little bit bigger. It's a 10-point font, which I was really looking forward to. The pages are just beautiful. Thin pages, a lot of people have different opinions about page thickness. This is, as I understand here, a 28 GSM paper, 28 GSM paper. So relatively thin if you just kind of see it in my hands here. I'm trying to give you all the things that people didn't do on the reviews I was looking for. I'm trying to help you kind of see how thin the pages are. So here are the Psalms. I know generally sometimes the typesetting will be different for poetry, so I thought I'd give you guys a few different examples. Here's the Psalms, more of the Psalms. If I were to move on to, let's say, here we are in Jeremiah, some of the quotations, and then some of the narrative. Okay, Ezekiel, we said more of that. Obviously, you see here with the fancy calligraphy, the beginning of the chapters. So it comes with three different ribbons, which I really appreciated. Generally, I like to have at least two ribbons in my Bible when I'm preaching, one for the Old Testament and one for the New Testament, if I'm preaching and I have different references. Let's keep moving on here into the gospel accounts. Here's Mark. I'll be honest, the font's a little bit wider than I thought it would be. I don't know if you see that there. The middle column is a little bit thinner than I thought it would be, and the font itself is a little bit wider. I'm going to give you guys, like I said, all the things I didn't get when I was looking. Got about a half of an inch between the type and the edge of the paper. And then the middle is what is that? About a fourth of an inch. Just a little bit wider than that on there. Obviously, good concordance in the back. This is not a red letter Bible. I actually prefer, or at least my first Bible was a red letter Bible. I enjoy red letters. But I know that can be a bit contentious between a lot of people, but here's the concordance here. Certainly, this is not 10-point font. It's probably more like 6, I bet. It's very small. I also heard that they have the maps here in the back, so I'll give you guys a look at all the things we've got here also in the back. Early Roman Empire and early Christianity, it says. The ministry journeys of Paul. Beautiful maps. Love this. Apostles' early ministry. Then going ministry in the time of Jesus with all the notable locations. My ESV Bible has the study Bible has really intensive maps, and so this is very helpful. If you're preaching the Old Testament, this is helpful just to have a general idea you can give to your church about the rule of the other empires at the time. I love this. This is so necessary when you're preaching through or teaching through the Old Testament to kind of keep your head in line with the timeline of events. Divided kingdom. We're going backwards here. Kingdom of Saul, David, and Solomon. I love that. The route of the Exodus we see here. 12 tribal allotments. Very cool. And then here we are, the world of the patriarchs. Awesome Bible maps. Really, really grateful for that. And I just can't get over how wonderful this feels, you guys. It's an absolutely beautiful Bible. As I mentioned before, the size is a little bit larger than I thought. My preaching Bible that I use is not, this is just a gift Bible that a friend had given me. My preaching Bible is about the same size here, a thin line. So, considerably a bit larger on the sides. But my hope is that it will actually help protect, as the full yap is meant to do, protect the pages themselves. So along with this Bible, I wanted to order something to go along with it. When I was looking at the different colors that were offered through Evangelical Bible, the only other color I was really looking into was the marbled sapphire. And so when I ordered this, I thought I might get something to go along with it. I ordered this journal here to go along with it, the marbled sapphire journal. If you're curious what that looks like, this is from Field Notes on the inside. Wonderful company, very familiar with. You can kind of slide that right in, use that for many memo books ahead. But yeah, what do you think about this color too? I thought they would look nice together. I was also looking at the thin line ESV that's in this marbled sapphire, but unfortunately, they only had that in the ESV 2016 translation. And I actually like the ESV 2025. I think they made a lot of good choices for the 2025 translation. Again, for me, just growing up really with the ESV 2006, long, long time ago. That was my favorite that I grew up with. And so very happy for their changes they made for 2025. And there you go. There you have it. I've got this field notes journal in the marbled sapphire. And then here we are, this wonderful, amazing marbled crimson calfskin color ESV 2025 Quentel. So that brings me to the end of this review for this beautiful crimson marbled calfskin ESV Quentel from Schuyler Bibles. If you're interested in Schuyler and you'd like to take a look at what they offer, you can go to evangelicalbible.com. Just a beautiful Bible. I'm looking forward to using this in preaching. And if you're looking for a premium Bible, I really do hope that this review helps you. I know it's quite an investment. I know for me, it's something that I'm investing in for the future. And so grateful for you guys to come along for the ride with me reviewing this beautiful, beautiful Bible. I'm also really happy with this marbled sapphire journal. I'm looking forward to using this as well. It goes along with your field notes. You can just kind of pop those in and out, and that's kind of a cool little cover that you can have for your memos. So there you go. Thank you for joining me for this review of the ESV Quentel. I hope it's blessed you and helped you as you're discerning whether or not you should buy a premium Bible. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'd love to answer whatever comes your way. And let me know what your favorite color is from evangelicalbible.com. If you made it this far, please give me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, as I'm here on YouTube to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. God bless you, and I'll see you later.